Hearing at Shanzu Law Court. Trix Ngado, KTN News.
The Commission on Administrative Justice, otherwise known as the Office of the Ombudsman, has today released an investigative report on alleged injustice in the issuance of passports by the Department of Immigration. The investigation was triggered by several complaints made on social media via a Facebook page called Wanderlust Diaries against the Department of Immigration. The Commission has established that the department has no clear system of refund of any extra charges on a passport issued. And as an investigative reporter, Ode Francis reports, the Commission has recommended that the Department of Immigration refunds all applicants without standing overpayment, while formulating policy guidelines that will formalize and standardize the management of issues arising from the passport application process.
From the complaints picked from the social media, the Commission was able to contact 9 complainants. 7 of them alleged that they applied and paid for B-series passport but were instead issued with A-series passports. One complainant alleged that an immigration officer at the embassy advised her to upgrade from the A-series 34 pages to B-series of 50 pages by adding 1,550 shillings, but was issued with a 34-page passport. It was alleged that some citizens were compelled to pay 6,050 shillings for a B-series passport with 50 pages, as it was the only option provided to them while making their online applications, only for them to be issued with a series passport of 34 pages whose cost is 4,550, thereby losing 1,500 shillings to the government without a clear channel of recourse.
The affected applicants downgraded their respective pages count from the B series to the A series. So our findings are as follows. We interviewed officials from the government digital unit who refuted this claim because the affected applicants downgraded their respective page counts and indicated that once submitted, the e-citizen system cannot allow an applicant to edit the page count on the passport application form.
Immigration Director Charles Manyao, on countering the allegations, refuted the claims.
There are some issues which have been brought here, and some of them which need some clarification. Like I've had a passport, an application can be downgraded from an A series to B series without involvement of the customer. I can promise you that's not possible.
Because you cannot say that you don't require policy guidelines, yet you are setting up a system that then there are emerging challenges like refund mechanism. You cannot tell the investigators that someone's passport was not downgraded, yet a Kenyan is present in this press conference saying that she never gave her consent for the downgrade.
The analysis from the Ombudsman investigations confirmed that all the complainants did actually receive passports of lesser series than that which they had applied for. Hence, there is a need for a refund by the Department of Immigration for the excess payments. But according to the Immigration Department, there were no systems and policies on refund.
Yes, we do agree with you that there are anomalies, there are issues, malpractices in our services, in our interaction and contact with our clients. Of course, against our norms and against our wish.
Investigations established that the Immigration Department neither communicated to the applicants the fact that the series they had applied for had run out of stock nor sought their consent for a downgrade. Further, after being issued passports with fewer pages, there was no communication in regard to the procedure for a refund.
Our government department might be facing challenges, which we are going to acknowledge in this report, but then we are asking, it is upon that government institution to be able to communicate such challenges to the citizens who are looking upon to their services.
The Commission now wants the Principal Secretary, State Department of Immigration and Citizen Services to cause an audit of the NADRA system for the period of 2021-2023 in order to identify passport applicants whose excess payment have not been refunded. They also want the PS to provide the Commission with the data within 3 months of the release of this report. They also want the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Interior and Administration of National Government to ensure an increase in the budgetary allocation to the Department of Immigration for the purchase of new high-capacity passport printing machines, service of the old passport printing machines, and provide the immigration officers with sufficient working tools. This comes few days after Security and Interior Minister Kithure Kindiki ordered that Kenyans will now get their passports within 7 days. Ode Francis, KTN News, Nairobi.
Thank you, Ode, for that. Kericho Governor Dr. Eric Mutai has